Yes, dirt bikes. They are finally here. We finally get to see what these things that DICE has been pumping up are all about. What are the dirt bikes? Are they actually going to be usable weapons, or are they just going to turn into another quad bike? But yeah, what's going on, guys, in the works? And I've actually got some in-game footage, and this was supplied to me by Elite Extraction, and they were nice enough to give me a handful of different footage to kind of talk about and take a look at. And dirt bike footage was something that I was really interested in because I've been watching a lot of the new in-game stuff that's been coming down the pipeline. No pun intended, because we are playing on Sabalan pipeline. That was completely unintentional, I promise you. But this map looks pretty awesome, and it looks really awesome on the back of the dirt bikes. And they seem like they handle a little bit wobbly. From what I've seen, mostly console gameplay, and this isn't a shot at consoles, it looks like it's a little bit more difficult to kind of control some of the bikes. They seem very unstable at times, but they look like a lot of fun. Now, the one negative I can say is the character models look really awkward when they ride on the dirt bikes. They don't look like they're very comfortable. The soldiers kind of really rigid, and I don't know if I really like that a lot. I wish they would have spent some more time to make the soldiers look like they're actually on a motorcycle versus just holding their hands in the air and shooting across the snow. But for the most part, the dirt bikes look like they're going to be a blast, and I cannot wait to try them out and capture the flag. But one of the maps I was really looking forward to is Kiasar Railroad, and this is a map that I actually watched a developer interview about, and they were talking about this map and I think Operation Riverside being maps that they kind of took Caspian Border as their inspiration. They kind of reimagined those maps. So you guys heard me leading up to in-game talk endlessly about how I thought these maps are going to be a lot like Caspian Border. So it turns out my intuition was correct. You know, that's nice to see though. Because I'm pretty much 3 for 3 on my DLC predictions. I predicted the crossbow, and here I am predicting that these maps are going to be like Caspian Border, as he gets a pretty nice dirt bike kill. So he's well on his way to unlocking all his assignments and getting the S-Tac. And that's something I'm looking forward to doing as well, getting my dirt bike kill. But it looks like these maps, you know, if you hear Caspian Border and you get nervous because you don't like that map, don't worry, guys. It appears that these maps have a lot more action-packed areas where there's a lot of, you know, conflict going on. Especially Operation Riverside, there's that giant warehouse where I think it's going to be a pretty big focal point. So it's kind of like if you took Nose Hair Canals, the Rush variant of the map, not the not the TDM map that everyone loves to play, and you slapped it upside the head with Caspian Border. You kind of get a mix of that. So you do have some warehouses where you can go in there, you get some really close quarters, you know, more action-packed feelings. But they're outside the map. There's some, there's some space where T90s can move around. You know, some Abrams can move around. But I'm a huge fan of map variety. I think that's probably the most important thing I look for in the map. Probably why I didn't like Close Quarters a ton, because it was just, you know, it was just Close Quarters. It was pretty straightforward, but I like maps that can be more versatile. And I think that's one of the reasons why I like Battlefield 3 so much. And this is a really awesome moment right here. Just the textures on the grass looks really, really awesome. How you can kind of go down in there. And I mean, this map just looks really lush. And you can see it looks very, very similar to Caspian Border, the gas stations and stuff like that. So really cool, really cool. But like I said, map variety, really important. I like being able to go from like a big field like you just see them running into to an area like this gas station around the MCOM where there's going to be a lot of conflict. This is going to be a focal point of the map where people are going to be swarming to, and you'll get some close quarters battles, you know, in these containers and stuff like that. So really awesome. I've heard that it's actually pretty good on console. There's not the problems you had with Armor Kill. You don't have to run a million years before you find a person. They've really optimized it a lot better, I think, for the console than they did for Armor Kill. And on PC, I'm sure it's going to be a little bit more spread out because it tends to be like that. But for the most part, this looks like it's going to shape up to be a pretty fitting finale for Battlefield 3, because this is definitely the Battlefield type maps that I know and love. So let me know what you guys think. I know that a lot of the PS3 guys have had some delays. I know it's frustrating. I understand we have to wait a week on PC, but EA tends to have problems on release dates. I know they're having problems pushing out the patch to everyone. So let me know if you've had a chance to play it, what you think of this DLC so far, because I'm pretty interested to see what you guys think. Be sure to check out Elite Extraction for supplying this gameplay. They're going to be posting a ton throughout the week, so if you want a fill of in-game gameplay, go over there and check them out. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.